Thank you very much.
It's usually a telephone book. I'm glad you've got a pillow. Thank you very much.
Would you have to sit on the telephone book, do you?
Yes, I have the same trouble sometimes as that little child Nanette was talking about, you know, looking over the top there. Six of chips, please. Thank you very much.
Lovely. Actually, with all the excitement of the Grand National this weekend,
yes,
I must admit I was quite surprised to find out that you wanted to be a jockey originally. So what happened that you didn't become one?
Well, as you were saying, I'd appeared in Coronation Street and some other television programs before leaving school and going off to Newmarket, where I thought I was going to pursue a career as a jockey. But it just happened that there were some theatrical agents that owned horses. They saw me skipping around the yard with my radio, singing, you know, Cliff Richard's hit, you know, of the day. And they took me up to London that weekend, and I auditioned for the part of the Artful Dodger. And I got the role. And from the West End, I went to America and played the part on Broadway. And I was nominated for a Tony Award. You know, I said nominated, I didn't get it.
That's nearly as good as, though,
yeah, nearly as good as, yeah. And from there, I did a few other things, like I played Sam Weller in Pickwick with Harry Seacombe. And then the Monkees came along, which was a great thing for me. I'd been under contract with Columbia Pictures for 5 years. The 5 years I'd been in America. And so they just put me in the show, and we went into 38 countries around the world, and so no matter where I go, I have some friends there, you see.
I want to go back to the Monkees in a minute, because I've got a great clip of you in action, Davey. But you're still very much into horses, aren't you? You still seem to be very, very keen on the
Yeah, I
whole
ride
thing.
out every day. I ride out with Mr. Bolton, who's in Dorman's Land, which is near Lingfield Racetrack, near my own home. And I have a couple of hunters that I keep, and with my children, we enter the summer shows and the little gymkhanas and things like that. All things that dads do with their daughters. I have 3 daughters, and I enjoy it. It's a thing that we can all share together as a family. My wife doesn't like it too much, because I told her that next to my horses, I love her the most, so she wasn't too pleased with that.
But do you see yourself riding in the Grand National one of these years?
Oh, yes, next year. I've been working with the horses, as I was saying, for the last few years, since getting the bug once again. And I hope to own and ride my own horse in the 1985 Grand National.
Well, I tell you what, Davey, I didn't win yesterday, so next year I'll put my money on you.
All righty.
Now, that's a bit of a deal.
Okay.
Now, you were talking about all that, the sort of frenzy years with the Monkees. How did you all get together initially? Because you were really the only British one, weren't you, in it?
Yeah, well, they had this idea about a television show about a rock and roll group that was trying to make it in the rock and roll scene. And it may be not known that during that time they were putting the Monkees show together, there were other artists trying to do the same kind of idea. Yeah. People like the Beach Boys and Jan and Dean, they were making pilots also, but the Monkees show was the one that was accepted. And Columbia Pictures decided upon this show, this format, and then they needed 4 lads for the roles, you see. And I was under contract, so I had the part, and they placed me in it, and we found the 3 other boys. They auditioned about 500 lads from England and from America and all around the world. And finally, they got it down to the 4 lads, you know, from 12 to 8 to 6, and then finally, you, and you know, and so we got the role, and we started, and as I say, it was 38 countries later, and 100 million records we've sold. So it was quite a thing. You know, you've seen these clips that they show of television shows where the people start laughing and they're kibitzing and they can't do their lines. Well, it used to be like that on our show all the time. In fact, one day, you will not believe it, we came in, we used to start filming about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Well, at 9 o'clock, the stage floor man, he said, okay, that's it, come back after lunch, you're finished. We were laughing so much we couldn't do it, you know, you turn around and say, take 38, you know, do this, finish, come back after lunch. So we'd all come back after lunch. There's some crazy things happened. It was just, to me, it was just another part in the beginning when I was first doing the show, and I was very serious. Then I realized that these guys were getting all the laughs, you see. So I thought I'll be a bit funny too. And we had the people that were involved with the boom, you know, this boom up here, right?
This thing that's there the whole time,
We had
yes.
the guy in the show, you know, that was holding the boom, and the makeup people were in the show also. It was great. We had everybody involved.
This lot would like to be in too, but they would want paying, you see, so we can't afford them. They come too expensively.
They're probably worth it.
Mind you, you did outsell the Beatles for a period of time, so, and you were very young at the time. Did you enjoy all that fame and fortune, or were there a lot of drawbacks to it?
Well, there are always drawbacks to any sort of success, you know, whether it's just a personal disappointment or... I don't think there were any particular career drawbacks. I think it was a great thing for me, and it's helped me all the way since. I missed out on sort of like my late teens, being around and being with my family, with my father especially. He did live long enough to see me make a success with the Monkees, so that was my son, you know, as most fathers do. I missed out with my family, and now I'm back in England and I'm seeing more of them. As far as anything else, I don't think so. It was a career that I had chosen, and there are ups and downs, and there was more ups than there have been downs, so I'm very fortunate.
And of course, you're about to launch yourself into cabaret in Britain for the first time, so why at this stage?
Well, I think it's very important that I should just pursue my career a little farther. People seem to get a success and they figure, well, I've done it all, I've been there. And I think people get a little afraid. And I have worked since I've been 12 years old as a professional. And it doesn't matter to me whether it's the school play or whether it's the Monkees. It all feels the same. If there's an audience there, whether it's 10,000 or 10, I still give the same performance. And it's not fair that I shouldn't be able to go out and perform in a nightclub. You know, of course I sold a lot of records, and of course I won't make quite as much money as I did in yesterdecade, but it will be just as fulfilling for me. And I intend to carry on and for the next 30 years.
Well, Davey, we really enjoyed having you this Sunday, and once again, thank you very much for the flowers.
My
Very
pleasure.
gallant of you. Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Davy Jones.